I found another feather on my way to river. What we are going to do now is releasing our intentions into the river, in the flow of life. Here will be some field for tennis, I think, or something like that. Everyone should read Conversations with God, and life becomes easy. Be still and know that I am God. We will not go around and talk, I am God, I am God. But we are all God's essence in our soul. When we realize that, then we in every other person see God. We have more compassion and understanding. And everything that has ever worried or bothered us about others becomes clearer. So I have written down my wishes, and the river and the flow of life will successfully fulfill all of these wishes. Some people say that wishes should be released on a new moon or full moon, but for me that's not true. God is never on the vacation. He's working 24/7. I like to say, when I release my intentions and what my wishes in the flow of life, thy will be done. Abraham, it's done. Ta-da! All of my wishes fulfilled. Faster than I can imagine. Water has magic powers. We are water. Even when we drink water, we can fulfill all our wishes. But many people, while they're drinking, usually think about some problems, worries, and stuff like that. Like before sleep, no one should ever think about problems before they go to sleep. They will wake up with that problems and the cycle continues. Break the chains of habitual thinking. Thank you, God, I did that. Boy, I lived in a continuing torturing of my own mind. Results equals expectations. Unfortunately, my expectations always were bad. I was raised to think that life is hard, that when you go outside something bad will happen. But that was all one big lie. I'm 38 now. It was that gut feeling which always was saying that everything is good, everything will always be good. So I started to see every obstacle as an opportunity. I now enjoy in challenges because my mind now is a strength, and I know that I can achieve whatever I want, whatever. But the funny thing is that I have not so many wishes now as I had before. So I trust in the flow of life. And deep inside I know that all things are happening for the highest good of for myself. There is some cosmic order. Yeah, cosmic order. Today I know that some of my biggest plans and wishes from my past, which I didn't fulfilled, actually were the biggest blessings, because I know now that I deserve much more. But in that state of mind, I thought that that was the best for me. I am grateful, very grateful now that those wishes didn't came true, because I would be stuck for the rest of my life. And now, like the water flows down the hill, I enjoy in life, in every segment of my life. Ease, the best feeling ever, ease. Ease in life, ease in doing, presence in listening. It also helped a lot when I practiced some simple things, like every morning I would ask myself, who am I, what do I want, what is my purpose in life, and what am I grateful for, and let go. Somehow spontaneously all the answers came. I simply realized that I'm grateful for every breath I take. I'm grateful for every heartbeat, mine and all of those I love, for every step on Mother Earth I take, and most of all, I'm grateful for the way I changed the view on life in general. I'm so grateful. I think that we are only channels for some higher power's will. And when we are at peace, when we are quiet, that power has the ability to write through us, to do things through us. Every mind is like a big orchestra. But I took over the power on that orchestra. I am the orchestra conductor. Take me to the river, drop me in the water. My wishes are fulfilling in every moment of now. Thank you, sun, for being the fuel. And for the reason that we are turning all my fears into my power, into my fuel. Thank you, waters, for being my circulation. Thank you, Mother Earth, for being my body. Thank you, trees, mountains, for being my breath. And thank you, God. I am love. I think that's actually fifth element, like in that movie. Fifth element is love. Love. Truly loving another person is liberation. Truly loving another person is liberation. Because when we truly love another person, we never ask what they will give to us. We are delighted in giving our love. Love is giving, unconditionally giving. Everyone should be a little selfish. When I wasn't selfish enough to take care of how I feel, I wasn't enjoying in anything. But now when I learned how to put myself first, somehow all doors are opening. All doors are opening. The deepest imagination is the biggest power of every individual. I remember when I had 7 years, I wrote for school some essay. It was on dream subject. And I remember that dream even now vividly. It was about flying. I was always drawn to flying. Unfortunately, later, from 10th to 20s, I was in that conditioned state. I forgot my dreams, I forgot about flying. I forgot that I can be, do, and have anything I want. Anything. If I am grateful for something, that's because I remembered who I am. There is one saying, do you remember who you were because do you remember who you were before the society told you who you are? Everyone should remember who they are. God in human form. See yourself as God. See everyone else as God. The better I feel, the more I allow. I thought earlier that if someone behaves in a way that I like them to behave, I am okay. But the biggest blessing was when I realized that whatever anyone is doing can't depend on the way I feel. The saying goes something like, anything you do is not affecting how I feel. That's great. Fall is close. Yeah, we like trees, changing the seasons. Every season brings some new joy. My happiness is not depending on anything you do. Yes, that's the saying. My happiness is not depending on anything you do. This applies for relationships, for family members, for friends. Yeah. For all the people in our lives. My happiness is not depending on anything you do. My happiness is my job. Only my job. And that's why selfishness is healthy. And finding a better feeling place. Don't watch TV, don't read newspapers, don't be caught up in the fear. Watch your thoughts, your words, without attachment, easily shifting to good feeling thoughts. Go with the flow of life. Life is supposed to be easy. Life is supposed to be fun. Life is joy, happiness, fulfillment in every areas of our lives. We are always guided, protected, safe. Always. Intuition is the key for happiness, for all joys. But how many people listen to their intuition? Most of them are suppressing intuition. The best things I learned in solitude. While my friends were partying, I was astral traveling, learning, listening to my soul, facing the biggest fears, even watching in the eyes of death. I have no fears now. I see everything as blessings. Everyone who enters my life as teacher. All seemingly accidents or something usual, or I don't know. Nothing is random. Everything has meaning. Learn to read signs. Signs are everywhere. Everywhere. In stars. We are stars. We are made from star dust. And no one should be afraid of the end. At the end, we are going home. To begin from the place where we started. That's why all the spiritual teachers and wizards and alchemists say that the depth is continuation. That is continuation. Write down your wishes, your intentions, and let them go with the flow. Because impossible is nothing. Blessed are those who choose to believe even though they don't yet see.